How everyone doing? I hope everyone doing good. This right here is a 911 call, and I think it's kind of messed up that how this guy was talking to this woman for one, for two, it's like he asked her several times, which you can hear it very clearly, the address. You can hear it very clearly, her name. You can hear it very clearly what she was talking about, but he thought things was a joke. If he would took it more seriously, that it been possible for these young boys to be alive and their father be in jail. So with this being said, and the mother was missing, have been missing since December 6, 2009. They haven't found her, as far as all the videos I've seen. So, and if they did, they shouldn't have show update a good enough update. Some people like me can see it. But anyways, I'm hearing this guy laughing and stuff like that, snorkeling or chuckling on the phone while he's on a 911 call. I think that's like ridiculous and some messed up crap. Anyways, so with that being said, then he switched her to another 911 call. And by then, the house was on fire. So basically, if the mother had some family left, they should have sued that dude because he was taking it as a joke. And they should have got him fired or whatever the case may be, because I feel if you don't have the education enough and dedication to the job, and that you got to sit here and laugh and make little remarks and just act plain out just dumb, like a I don't give a fuck attitude. He could just took that and shoved up his ass. But anyways, I just think it's real. In the beginning, she said she smelled gas, so therefore, them kids could have been saved. Unless you listen to a little bit of that, and then I'll show you I have the missing picture, the missing post picture of the missing woman, which are these two boys' mother, and it'll have his father and the father's grandmother in it, and probably like grandfather too. So I'm like, just a lot of craziness with this whole case, and it don't make any sense. Check it out. I hope y'all enjoy it and everything. Y'all have a good one. I'm just hoping that y'all can see where I'm coming from with the whole situation, with everything that's going on in this case, and it's just crazy. So the reason that Josh um, Powell did not have custody of his kids, the missing female, his wife that is missing, Susan, she was missing, but Stephen Powell, which is her husband's dad, had sexual pictures of her and her boys. So that's the reason that the father didn't have custody of his kids. That Susan's mother and father had them, and then she went missing. Now, and the father supposed to be, it was like what, 14 counts of voyeurism, and one count of, because he was videotaping and taking pictures of his son's wife and young girls. So that's just some sick fucking shit from this family. I found a video of that, and that'd be another video because this right here is crazy. And then they said that he had 2 gallons of fucking gas cans in the house, and he spread it out through the house. And he said that he already planned a murder suicide. Wow, he done lost custody of his kids. He done probably, most likely, I don't know, but my opinion is I think he killed his wife because she was upset when she found out about the naked pictures of her that her father took it, her stepfather, her husband's father had of her and other little young girls and probably little their boys too. I don't know, but anyways, that's just sick. This family is sick. That father and son is sick, and she come up missing. Then they saying, oh, they did an investigation and then they figured out, oh, he had 2 gallons of gas and he spread it out through the house and he already planned a murder suicide. Yeah, you just now found that out. If this woman was on a 911 call probably 10, 15 minutes and that dude heckling and laughing and smirking in the background, you said what? You said he had gasoline. So you calling and saying that it wasn't serious. He said it wasn't serious. But, it wasn't serious. But this dude already, they said that he deliberately planned it. But it wasn't serious. Wow. And then he transferred her to another fucking woman. To another 911 call. What the hell? Yeah, sure. You want to know something else that is just fucking really crazy right there? Really crazy? Okay, they found a hatchet. A fucking hatchet near the son's body. And finding a hatchet near, oh my god, a hatchet near one of the son's bodies, and then when they did the autopsy, they said that they had some chopping. Basically, he hacked them in the neck and in the head. You not only murder suicide, you probably chop your little kids up, and then you want to set the house on fire to cover up what you did. You are a sick person. You're a sick person, and your father is a sick person. You killed your sons. Really? Mm, mm, mm. Not only did he did what he did, 20 minutes before, so he was in the house for 20 minutes. This ain't a couple minutes. It sounds like 20 minutes before he did what he did, he made a voicemail. Y'all want to hear it?
Josh, I'm going to say goodbye. I am not able to look out my son, and I'm not able to go on anymore. I'm sorry to everyone I've hurt. Goodbye.
To by everyone he loved. Yeah. Sure. Goodbye to everyone you love? Really? So it says that Lena Powell was receiving emails and texts from her brother that seemed weird. So basically, you're telling me that this is how I feel and how I think about things. That she was receiving emails and texts and that of possibly suicide or what he's gonna do or what he probably was planning and what he was in his head to do. And she just thought it was very weird and just left it alone. Wow. Wow. That's this whole thing is just crazy. Also, the family attorney, Jeff Bassett, seen some emails because his client said goodbye. Said sorry and goodbye or just goodbye. Anyways, and he called 911. And he's telling me all these people calling. Well, not all these people. Well, the social worker and the sister ignored it, but the family attorney did not ignore it and reported it, and they didn't do nothing. They didn't think of nothing of it. They didn't what? They didn't care or something. Oh wow, that right there. That's a lot of different ways these people could have got saved. Well, not the kids could have got saved. This is several different ways. Let's see. The attorney called 911, said there was something strange, and you might want to take a health check, go check on them, and the social worker. And it seemed like no one really gave a damn, or what? Because obviously the law didn't care to say, oh well, what the hell? It's craziness. And they still have not found the mother. They said something about looking in the desert area of Washington or whatever the hell the place is at. And they still haven't found about it. All they had to do is go on his social media. Most likely, he probably will find something there on his social media. Because, just like a lot of them, they say some weird shit on their social media. And sometimes, bad people, criminals, they just love to brag. So there'd be another reason where they could go look at some things. But hey, obviously, if I can just figure that out by just listening to a little clip of things and stuff like that, I don't understand why it's so hard for the cops. And most of the good cops probably just always get killed. But anyways, I say that because it was this other female. She was a cop, and she got really messed up. And she was reporting. No, she was like a security guard or something. I don't know. I have to be doing that video soon, so you can see what I'm talking about. But anyways, hope you have a good one. And this whole thing is messed up, but I do want to go back into more about the father, Stephen Powell. Find some things about him to explain more into it, because that whole thing was just fucking crazy. It just sound crazy. But yeah, have a good one. Okay, this was in Washington State.
I want a supervised visitation for a court-ordered visit, and something really weird has happened. The kids went into the house, and the parents, the biological parents, whose name is Josh Powell, will not let me in the door. What should I do? What's the address? It's 8119, and I think it's 89. I don't know what the address is. That's pretty important for me to know. I'm sorry, I can't. Let me get my car and see if I can find it. Nothing like this has ever happened before at these visitations, so I'm really shocked. And I could hear one of the kids crying, but he still would let me in. Okay, it is one. Oh, but I think I need help right away. He's on a very short lease with CSHS, and CPS has been involved. And this is the craziest thing. He looked right at me and closed the door. Are you there? Yes, ma'am. I'm just waiting to know where you are. Okay. It's 8119 189th Street, Court East, 2 hours, 98375. And I'd like to pull out of the driveway because I smell gasoline and he won't let me in. You want to pull out of the driveway because you smell gasoline, so he won't let you? He won't let me in. He won't let you out of the driveway? He won't let me in the house. Whose house is it?
Do you hear that snickling? It sounds like the man is laughing.
The kid's in the house and he won't let me in. It's a supervised visit. I understand. Whose house is it? Josh Powell. Okay, but you don't live there, right? No, I don't. No, I'm contracted to the state to provide supervised visitation. I see. And who is there to exercise the visitation? I am. And the visit is with Josh Powell. And he is the husband that I supervise. So you supervise and you're doing the visit? Yeah, you supervise yourself? I supervise myself. I'm a supervisor here. Wait a minute. If it's a supervised visit, you can't supervise yourself. If you're the visitor. I do supervise myself. I'm the supervisor.
This is a 911 call. This woman is trying to get some cops out here, and he's being funny and sound like he's laughing.
For the supervised visit. Okay, well, aren't you the one making the visit? Or is there another parent that you're supervising? No, I'm the one that supervises. I pick up the kids as their grandparent. Yes. And then who visits with the children? Josh Powell. Okay, so you're supposed to be there to supervise Josh Powell's visit with the children. Yes, that's correct. And and he's the husband of missing Susan Powell. This is a high-profile case. How did he gain access to the children before you got there? I was one step in back of them. Okay, so they went into the house and he locked you out. Yeah, he shut the door right in my face. Oh. Your last name? My name is Elizabeth Griffin Hall, and the kids have been in there by now approximately 10 minutes. And he knows this is a supervised visit. 2. Braden is 5, and Charlie is 7. And dad's last name? Powell, Powell. His first name is Josh. Black, white, native, Hispanic, native? He's white. Date of birth? I don't know. He's about 39. How tall? 5'10", 150 pounds. Did you notice what he was wearing? No, I didn't notice what he was wearing. Is he alone then, or is anybody else? I don't know. I couldn't get in the house. Are you in a vehicle now or on foot? I'm in a vehicle. Oh, I'm in a Prius on 2010 Prius. With the doors locked. But he hasn't opened the door. I rang the doorbell and everything. I begged him to let me in. Elizabeth, please listen to my questions. What color is the Toyota Prius? Gray, dark gray. And the license number? I don't know. I can look. All right, we'll have somebody look for you there. Okay, how long will it be? I don't know, ma'am. They have to respond to emergency, life-threatening situations first. The first available deputy. Well, this could be life-threatening. He went to court on Wednesday, and he didn't get his kids back. And this is really, I'm afraid for their lives. Okay, has he threatened the lives of the children previously? I have no idea. All right, we'll have the first available deputy contact you. Thank you. All right. Hello? Hi, ma'am. Were you calling about the fire in the 8200 block of 188th Street, please? House. Ma'am, yes, do you know the exact address of the house, or are you supposed to? It's 8119 189th Street, Corky. Okay, 2 hours. Okay, Emma, do you know if anyone's in the house? Yes, there was a man and 2 children. I just dropped off the children, and he wouldn't let me in the door. Okay, stand line for the fire department. Okay, I'm going to get them on the line. Do not hang up. Hold on. And people are saying there's not somebody here, but I was just there, and there is somebody here. There's 2 little boys in the house, and they're 5 and 7, and there's an adult man. He has supervised visitation, and he's lost the house and a kid. Yes, and the husband and the father in the house. Yeah, yes, he slammed the door in my face. So I kept knocking. I thought it was a mistake. I kept knocking, and then I called 911. You saw him go back into the house, the plane, right before the plane? He didn't ever leave the house. He just opened the door. The kids were 1 step ahead of me. They're 5 and 7. They were 1 step ahead of me, and he slammed the door in my face. You think he might have done
Stop trying to break that. Go back in the room.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Ma'am, what is your name, please? I'm Elizabeth Hall, and I'm the supervisor. Okay, hold on. Elizabeth, hold on just a moment. Ma'am? Okay, so your last name is Griffin what? Griffin Hall, Griffin Hall, Hall. Okay. And your phone number is 360-990-9955 is your personal cell number, is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Okay, where are you at right now? I'm at 81112 on the same court. Okay, so you're waiting down the street at 8112 109th Street, 189th Street, Quiddy. Yeah. Okay. And are you in your car? I was in my car. I'm standing outside it right now. Okay. Is that your home? Is that your home address? No, that's not my home address. I was the supervisor station coordinator. I picked the children up from the parents. What is that person's name? His name is Josh Powell. Yeah, it's the sheriff here. Let me tell him to go ahead and talk to the house. Go ahead and talk to the officer, ma'am.
Phyllis?
Did y'all hear that? How many times she had to say her name? How many times she had to say the dude's name? How many times she got to say that he closed the door in her face? Now that was way before. Now I believe she had to call back and call again. By then, the house was on fire. So do y'all think that the kids could have been saved out of all that she had to go through? I believe so. They probably would have been saved. And said that they went to the house and said there was no one there. So they went to the house and said there was no one there and left. So basically they had enough time to save them kids.